spicy.
I now have easy PZ bargain at my buddy bargaining.
It's my favorite anime opening of the most recent season.
I was waiting for that.
Easy peasy.
That is a
like
bop.
the
I do
the
enjoy
fact that
that
I
song quite a
ultimately
lot.
decided to watch that show because I saw someone put fucking impression that I get over that opening animation.
Is that how we convince you to watch shows? We just put ska over the opening.
Either that or just if the like I literally watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure because Great Days was a good enough opening. That's how I get sold.
Great Days is such a good opening.
It's incredible.
And he heard that opening because I listened to it a lot, and I don't watch JoJo's.
Yeah. So
I will likely never make it to that arc.
I mean, just skip part 3 and just don't tell anybody because JoJo fans are obnoxious about that.
just like actually, if you do anything regarding JoJo's, never talk about it anywhere to anyone.
Yeah, just pretend it doesn't exist, and then you'll be fine.
If you ever see a JoJo's fan in the wild, just move very quietly, and if they approach you, talk about, I don't know, Naruto.
Just start yelling 70s rock bands at them until they go away.
Or
No,
just say,
that'll just keep make them approach faster.
Or just say, what does King Crimson's stand do? And then run away as they try and figure it out.
As their brains short circuit because it doesn't matter.
Yeah, and no one understands how it works.
No, it's simple. He just
What does
erases
Fun Green do?
time, but only for everyone else in the world, but
Yeah,
they still
except
do
for
that
Diablo.
time.
Yeah, it's so convoluted.
Honestly, he should just give everyone schizophrenia.
Yeah, I mean, it only gets worse because the next.
Just
next
21st
main-
century schizoid man.
Yes.
Okay, good.
No, but the next villain's stand gets like 6 different power-ups, and then the main villain in Steel Ball Run has a super convoluted stand power too.
And that doesn't need ditch stands? Aren't stands?
No.
I thought stands just like stopped existing or mattering or something.
No,
It's
he
not-
can never go back.
I thought Steel Ball Run they had different powers though.
They do, but it ultimately turns into stands again.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then JoJo Lion, which is the current arc, everyone has a stand, so he can't.
So
he
if they
can't
have
do away with it anymore.
Justice for
if they have
Hamon.
stands, then why did he have to rewrite the universe? If they're just-
Because
if
of
it's
how
the
part
same
6
shit.
ends. Because of how part 6
Oh.
ends.
Oh god.
Anyways, I'm with Chris. We need more nonsensical magical systems.
Yeah. I mean, they do.
No, because that's how you get Hunter x Hunter stands, and we don't like them either.
Ugh, God.
No, actually, that's kind of the opposite. Or it
Yeah, that
tries
was
to be
too logical.
sensible, and it makes no sense and doesn't matter. But everyone says, "Oh, it makes sense because."
It makes sense
Yeah.
because there are
Stupid
like
fucking
hexagon
nerds.
graphs, like in JoJo's. Wait a
It
second.
makes sense because in an entire episode of this show, we were just talked at about how the magic works, and then they break all the rules, so it doesn't matter anyway.
Does Hunter x Hunter have like a single original idea? Because like the hexagon graph shit is just 100% stolen from JoJo's. Just like how everyone's favorite fucking villain is just 100% Cell.
Cell from Dragon Ball Z.
Cell
except less
from Dragon Ball
fun.
Z. Cell.
Mm-hmm.
Except less smug and less interesting.
Yeah.
I mean,
What does Cell have to do with?
Never mind. He is more interesting, but much less fun.
Yeah. I mean,
I
the
need to use
the
the
4
restroom.
main
I'll be back.
characters of Hunter x Hunter are just the same guys from Yu Yu Hakusho in design. Like, one's small and has black hair and generally wears green.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, Yu Yu Hakusho isn't good either, so we could just write that off too.
I mean, dude made both, so.
Yeah.
Although I have like a special place in my heart for Yu Yu Hakusho just because it was something that was on when I was a child.
Yeah, I mean, and I feel like that's
And
just
it's aesthetic as fuck.
that's just like how shonens go. If you see it when you're a kid, you're always gonna like it.
Yeah.
I tried to watch Yu Yu Hakusho and Hunter x Hunter as a grown ass man because people are like, these
Yeah.
are so good, and I'm like, they're not.
The dude doesn't know how to end shows.
What is Yu Yu Hakusho?
It's
that the
from the
Wood Slash?
90s.
Yeah.
Or Widscar? Is that what I'm?
No, he has
No,
Spirit
that's
Gun.
You cut out there, Owen.
Oh, Inuyasha.
Yeah, sorry, thank you. I don't know Yu Yu Hakusho. No, is that the one where he saves the kid in the first episode?
Yeah, and he dies.
Yeah, and then he dies.
Because
Alright.
I know you, you're a meshy.
Hey, you're a machine.
Yeah, I can't keep all these like shonens from the '90s straight. Although
Yeah.
Hunter x Hunter is something from the '90s.
I mean, it technically is. There was a '90s anime adaptation.
Really?
Yeah. It only got like I think it's only like 50 episodes.
Only 50 episodes. I
Well,
know.
I mean,
I know how animes
yeah.
work.
The Madhouse one is like what, almost 150.
144, 45.
Okay.
And
So,
Ten of
Wait,
those
no, it's
episodes are
146. Sorry, because we looked this
Okay.
up recently. Also, I don't think that opening is good, and everyone fucking comes all over for it.
I love that opening.
I just don't get it.
I mean, I feel the same way about the Ava opening, and that is the most came over opening that has ever
Yeah.
existed.
It's good though.
I think it's a
It's
good like.
fine.
I
It's a
think it-
generic pop song.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why it's good.
Sure, that's fine.
If you want to talk
Oh.
generic pop songs that I don't get, like,
Guys, wait, no, Chris, you know how to get here.
oh yeah, it is on that side. Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh.
There was like some opening recently, or some shit like related to in like that Carly Rae Jepsen style pop that everyone loses their
Jepsen.
minds over, and I'm like, this is like fine. I don't think it's bad, but I don't get why people think it's
It
like
is.
a mind-blowing revelation.
Incredibly mediocrely produced, normal sounding pop.
Yeah.
Yeah. You said it was an anime
Big
opening that
ass.
looks like that, or was it just
I
a song?
think I saw an anime opening like that recently.
I think you might be thinking. I think you're thinking of the My Brother, Me opening.
I think I might be thinking of the My Brother and Me opening. My favorite anime.
Yeah.
My anime and me.
Oh yeah, they changed their opening because
Because
that
Bean
the guy-
Dad.
Because
Yeah.
Dad.
that got canceled on Twitter.
Bean Dad.
Well,
Yep.
like
Twitter's villain of the
that
week.
day was just a wild day to be on as online as me. 'Cause there was just like that slow revelation of oh no.
Did you see that Lindsay Ellis got kicked off Twitter by
People were mad at her because she said Raya the Last Dragon is just Avatar the Last
reminded
Airbender.
her of Avatar?
Ugh.
And they're like, "You're racist against Southeast Asian people."
Yeah,
It was
I
like,
like saw
Oh,
I saw enough of that, and like then she made like the video about it. I'm like,
yeah.
I'm on your side that this is an overreaction. I don't need to watch 100 minutes of you talking about this.
Yeah.
That's fair, and I'm sure she wouldn't care.
In a monetized video, I'm sure.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe she's one of the people who's good enough to at least like donate that, even though like she
Yeah.
isn't in the wrong in any way. Like
Right.
just do a make good, whatever. She has like
I did.
10,000 patrons or whatever. She'll be fucking fine.
Yeah, right. She's totally fine. It is like you could get canceled off of Twitter for a lot of things, what,
Mhm.
including that, which is very bizarre. But I
Yeah.
think that was just kind of the perfect storm for her because it's like suddenly people on the left and all of the Nazis that always have hated her were able to like unite in hatred for a moment.
Twitter's such garbage.
Like
I mean, yeah, I agree.
like
Yes.
oh god, this is a bad situation. It's fine. It was a real life bad situation. Like
Oh.
you know how like the Democratic Party has like a logo that's a donkey, and like the Republican with the elephant. We're all familiar. We live in this country.
Correct.
The like global left representation is just the Ouroboros tattoo from Full Metal Alchemist.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
The more they can eat each other and make no progress on anything, the better.
Yeah. Because then they just look better when the right wins everything again, and they're like, look at how mean they are. Wouldn't it be better if we were in power, except we never do anything?
Yeah,
but
we
we do
never
have
do
the moral
anything
high
to
ground for some reason.
Yeah,
never do anything to warrant anyone ever voting for us.
yeah,
So like the unified front of the right just remains constant.
yeah. Literally, the only reason Biden won is because everyone hates Trump.
Yeah, they like literally could not have picked a more hateable candidate,
Yeah,
and he still got like more votes than any other president outside of Biden.
I know. Because that's the thing. If Biden gone up against somebody else, I would not have been surprised had he lost.
Oh, well, definitely.
Yeah, like
He was a milquetoast Democratic candidate who
yeah,
campaigned on
nobody
all the
wanted to
same
begin
milquetoast
with, but-
bullshit. Yeah.
milk toast piece of human garbage.
Listen, there. I will say, at least so far, there are things he has done that I think are good.
Yeah.
That being said, there are things he has done that are complete bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
the hard thing about America is that it's so far right that like it's easy to forget that some things are progress even if they don't seem like it.
Right.
Yeah.
Like there is constant leftward progress by Democratic presidents.
Yeah.
But it's so fucking slow and like
Mhm.
asinine. Like
And basically
I don't
moving
know.
from far right to center rather than center to left.
yeah, yeah. Oh, hello, Toby Kadachi. I didn't see you here.
Oh yeah, it's been
That's
here
a-
for a minute.
it's a
Oh,
weird,
fine.
like-
I punched
Oops.
it, but whatever.
Well, too slow.
I'm auditioning for the role of Ben Schwartz.
Ben? Ben, is that you?
I'm auditioning for the role of Ben Schwartz playing Sonic the Hedgehog.
I don't want to be Sonic, but if I could be Ben.
Oh, sleeping? Sleeping. This is. Never mind.
Damn it. Sorry.
No, it's like okay. I don't.
No,
even
and it
know
seems
what
like you
it is.
pressed the XA before the sleeping.
Did. Like,
It
there
just
was,
takes
like,
10
I saw,
years.
I saw the
My
cloud
cat-
as I was like pressing the button, and it's just like, oh, does he put it to sleep as his mountain punisher? And then
No, my cat just picked a very bad time to throw a sleepy bug at him.
yeah.
I was just golf swinging at you.
The Nargacuga armor is also an inevitability for me because, like,
Yeah, that's why I actually. Oh, my.
I was in the middle of,
Um,
like, I was literally healing.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need like one thing from the Nargacuga to make the.
course.
Holy fuck, guys!
I was running away, and yep.
I was
I
actually.
soloed this quest earlier.
I fought 10 billion
Good for you, Tim.
Nargacugas. Like, sometimes shit just happens against him. And that shit was. He hit me once, I was away from him and healing. He was facing the other direction and then turned around and pounced on me.
Turn pounce is a pretty staple.
Yeah.
It's usually the pounce, and then turn pounce, which really throws everything off.
Yeah, I think I got hit by the first pounce, and then he kept going in that direction, and then turned to get me with the turn pounce.
Yep.
Hey, Tim.
Yeah.
This seems like this might be the most you are in a Monster Hunter so far. What the fuck is emotion value?
Emotion value?
Emotion value.
Emotion value?
Emotion
Are we talking
value.
about?
I see it on
Monster
Twitter. Gaijin Hunter talks about it sometimes. When he's talking about doing damage, he says motion value a lot, and I have no idea what the fuck that means.
Fuck, I think I remember seeing that term thrown around a lot in like 3, and I might have known what it was at the time. It's possible. Motion. It sounds like a very bad term, considering I can't figure out what it could mean. I think
It does sound like nothing.
what it could mean is that there is a specific spot on every weapon that hits the best. So you want to like position yourself in order to hit with like the meatiest part of your weapon that hits the most. Like the best I can think of, but that doesn't seem like it would relate to a phrase like motion value. I definitely remember hearing that term many years ago, but I have not heard it since.
Value is just like some kind of like tangential term where it's like about being able to like move well kind of thing. Like how much
I don't-
value each movement you make has.
You would
That's
think,
like
but it is
biological
actually
motion.
explicitly about damage numbers.
Oh, alright, I'm an idiot. Well,
No, you're not an
because
idiot because
That's
it's
a
the
reasonable assumption.
yeah. The term
It's
is motion value.
motion value. Fuck. I definitely used to know what that meant, but like, I take issue with anyone who cares about that outside of speedrunners. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna beat this monster, like, and it's gonna be fine, and we're not going to think about the motion value
Yeah.
that we're doing.
Like that's the thing with Monster Hunters. There are people who get insane about min-maxing when it's like, I mean, if you're enjoying it, sure, but like I don't understand the appeal.
I think every game has a monster that you probably want to fight as be as min-max as possible about, because they sometimes put in like really hard monsters. But in this game, there's definitely not one of those yet, even with Kushala and Theostra.
Yeah, I mean, it
Like, they're
depends on
hard
what they do
fights,
with like Apex, the way that like arc-tempered stuff
Yeah.
existed in World for a while.
Holy shit!
Which I don't know if you ever really.
Sorry,
got
that
into.
was the door.
No, it sounds like a violin.
It sounds like a violin.
Okay.
What was I going to say? Yeah, it's always the arc-tempered type stuff. Oh, and you can. I think she's playing John specifically.
Yeah.
You know I can mute. Is that what you were gonna say?
I was gonna say, you can turn on. What's the thing called? Guys on Discord that we figured
like
out.
there's like
that
a noise
stopped
gate.
the planes.
We'll call it background blocking.
There's like a noise gate that specifically filters out non-voice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's like a button that you can press.
Yeah.
That we
Sorry,
figured out.
I'm on Ella's iPad and I needed to grab the chargers while she was practicing.
You're good.
There is a
We
button
only
next to
discovered
the
that
hang-up
after
call.
years.
Oh, okay.
After years of hearing Duncan planes constantly.
And
that could've
him
been
insisting that it was on.
Yeah.
avoided. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
that's the
have-
truly
you have
despicable
recorded proof now.
And it turns
I
out
know.
I was, I think, the only one who had it on, and I live in a quiet apartment by myself.
Well,
Yeah, I just assumed. I whenever you said that, I thought you were talking about like something computer related, which like I'm sure my Mac has like noise suppressing
Oh, yeah.
stuff going on. I didn't realize it was literally a button on the Discord call that you could easily click.
like the third most obvious button on the thing.
Yep.
Well, I only learned about it because everyone else got tired of my weird computer microphone that amplified every sound in the background.
It's like literally like 500% better now. It's shocking the amount of audio data that mic picks up.
I will never understand how it manages to do that. It's like
How
if
it
it was
managed to make
also
us-
a boom mic as well as being an internal microphone.
It's like
Yeah.
it somehow made us feel like we were inside the pretzel bag when you were opening it in another room.
Yeah.
Yes. It was strange. Because essentially, I had a pretzel bag in my, in fairness, open kitchen that was 15 feet away, and I poured some out.
Yeah, the thing is, Jordan, you're gonna hear that coming up soon, I think.
Yeah, and you're gonna be like,
Yeah.
"That's what it sounded like."
I see that you're enjoying
Oh.
those chips.
All will be revealed.
The day of reckoning.
Promise day.
Almost
I don't know if any of you are into Pokemon speedruns, but I was watching this video about how I'm bringing it up because I thought Tim would find it interesting. But apparently, you remember Tim in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald when you had to fight your rival on like the road to Mauville City.
Yes. Yeah, they
Um,
like. It's like all about like something going right in that battle, right?
Yeah, apparently that is the single battle that can make or break an entire speed run of that game.
Yeah.
Which
Like
is
it's like if they
insane
use
to
a
me.
certain move, right?
Yeah, it's because she essentially just. I say she because I was always a dude, but your rival just apparently spams double team.
Right.
So like it makes it impossible to hit her
Mhm.
at all. And so like they basically just have to like try and make sure they go first so that they can, stop the chain. So basically people
Right. So you have to have someone with quick attack.
Yeah, and so they basically will just reset it, or will not reset the whole thing, but they'll restart if they get a double team off first.
Mhm.
I was just like, man, those are the kinds of things I don't think about because I would never think about speedrunning a Pokemon game. But
Right, because they let them do stuff like reset the game, right? Without.
yeah, like they wouldn't make you reset
Ruining
the
the speed
entire. Yeah, speed.
Yeah,
But
it's
it just
like
adds
if you
time.
start. Yes, exactly.
Mhm.
So like on a if you're going for a specific world record pace, if you have to reset, you're just going to start over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, you know how
Great.
the champion of that game is named Steven?
Yes.
Legally.
So the
Steven
Chicago
Stone.
White Sox
Ooh.
Steve
Back to
Stone.
this.
have a broadcaster whose name is Steve Stone.
Oh yeah, Stone. That's right. I never thought about that.
And they have an ongoing segment called Sox Math, where they like have a quick little trivia thing, and it's like you take the number of home runs Frank Thomas scored on this day 2 years ago or whatever, and it's like a bunch of trivia facts like that, and like add that with this, multiply with that. What's the answer? Tweet it at us, and you win a prize. And if you win Sox Math, you get to record a video introducing the segment for the next day. And the guy who won a few days ago made like a quick little short video on his computer that included Champion Steven challenges you to battle, but with Steve Stone's face on it.
What the heck?
And like that
very
was just
good.
like a 2-second bit of that full video, and then Jason Benetti's like, yeah, and Pokemon champion Steve Stone challenges you to battle.
That's amazing.
Who said? Wait, so did he actually know?
Well, it says like challenger Steven or champion Steven. It had like the text
Yeah.
pop up at like in the game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like I wouldn't be
surprised
surprised
they're
if Jason
allowed to
Benetti
say
has played that
Pokemon.
game. He's a fucking nerd.
I'm trying to remember what the Pokemon, like the music was for when you fight Steven, because the only ones I have in my head are the Gen 5 ones because they slap so hard.
Yeah.
You can
I can't rem-
type --play Pokemon champion Steven battle music, and it will play
Is
in the
it,
Discord.
It's not the.
No, I don't think
Is
it's
that it?
one.
No.
Oh, it might be. I think you're right. Or is that? Yeah.
I think that might be it.
Let me look it up.
I remember it was full of the MIDI trumpets that everyone
Yeah.
loves.
Yeah. Yeah. That's another good one.
What's the one route that is where Mr. Briny lives that has the theme that is like the most? This is the trumpet theme.
Yeah.
It might be that one.
Yeah.
There's that fucking douchebag rich kid who like has a single C dot and gives you like 40 grand.
Yeah. God, but it keeps using Bide.
Yeah.
You want to
I
just
think
capture
that's-
this?
I don't know. What do you guys want to do?
I mean, I guess we
I
did
can't-
faint twice.
Yeah.
Tim,
We
you were
did.
right.
I was okay.
Yeah, it's the.
Those boss Those Japanese boss music people really love the 332.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we can cap this. I honestly don't remember what I need from it, so I should have put it on my wish list because that is a function of this video game.
Yeah, wishlist, great addition to World.
Or we could bomb it. Which one do we want to do?
We could do
That's
both.
the thing. As much as I,
I mean,
don't
we
really
want
like
to do both.
Diamond and Pearl, Cynthia still has the best champion music, I think.
She's got really good champion music.
Yeah.
It's taking me forever to get to my. Holy God! Thank you.
Yep, I also wasn't really sure where mine were.
I just assumed you two would be able to figure it out.
I strafe left no matter what for some reason, or like I press Y for some reason no matter what. So it has to be to the left, or else I'm going through my entire item bar.
Okay, that's interesting because if I want to go to the left, I hit left. If I have to go to the left, I hold L and press Y. If I want to go to the right, I always hit right on the D-pad.
Right on the D. Can you do that?
Yeah, you can get that setting set up.
I didn't. Huh.
Because I actually used that a ton in World, and I was like, I like this.
So you go with Y and right on the D-pad?
Yeah, those are like my
That's
like
very
I can also do L and A or left on the D-pad, but like those are the two that I'm like are my muscle memory for some reason.
Y and right on the D-pad. Like, so you're basically doing left with the more right input and right with the more left input.
Correct.
on the
Oh no,
controller.
now I'm thinking about it.
Glad I zoned out that conversation because it sounds like my brain would be destroyed.
Well, let me see if I can make that Nagakuga waste now. It honestly probably needs some random Azuchi part or some shit. Nagakuga. Nope, I can make it. Perfect. Oh yeah, I just needed pelt for it, which I got just enough of. Alright, I now have the full Nagakuga set, the full Mizutsune set, and the full Anjanath set.
You're a champion. I have an urgent quest.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
That's an energy
Jordan,
quest.
do you?
Yeah,
Wait, really? Did
Yeah.
we do 5?
we only did 3. At least I only have 3.
There was only 3?
No, there's 5.
Yeah, it does say key quests completed 3 out of 5, which is
Oh, that's right. I also got this thing after 3. Oh shit! So maybe it's not even urgent.
it says urgent
Well-
quest.
Does it?
Yeah.
Well, it's
Yeah.
an urgent quest. I don't know if it's going to move us up a level or whatever.
It might. Yeah, it might just be. I assume it's going to be the fucking Magnamalo again.
Sorry,
What's
going back to our Star Wars conversation from way earlier. Have you guys seen the video where George Lucas randomly pops up in the background of like some documentary?
Yes, just walking down the streets of Chicago.
Yeah,
Really?
it's so funny. And you see him like for a second be like, "Oh shit, there's a camera," and then he realizes that like they're not there to film him, and so he keeps walking. But you can tell the cameraman definitely was like, "Holy shit, that was George Lucas." Here, I'll post it in the chat. It's
Was that when they were going to make a Star Wars museum in Chicago?
I'm upset that that
Maybe.
didn't happen. That'd be a cool thing to go do once.
yeah.
That would
Be
be
a cool thing to do once.
The top comment is, I love how he's a billionaire, but he dresses like a plumber."
I mean, the guy lives his life.
So funny. And they play the fucking Metal Gear Solid music.
What?
From YouTube channel Twilight Vomit.
My favorite.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to spot him. Oh my god, he just pops on screen. So
Yeah, he just comes out of nowhere. And you could I love how the cameraman purposely pans out so he can keep him in the shot.
I can't believe how much he is in that shot.
I know, it's so funny. And you see him for
He
that
couldn't-
split second. You can see it in his face. It's like, oh shit.
He literally couldn't have been closer behind that guy. I was like looking at people in the background.
Yeah.
He just pops up. I love
Very
that. The camera so obviously wanted to stay on Lucas, but didn't want to ruin this guy's moment.
I also love the documentaries about some clearly like high-end scientific stuff.
Like weird engineering thing.
Yeah.
Talk about pyro processing.
Like in molten salt? What? Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Well beyond my
That is so random.